Do sometimes you're just thinking about so many different things, like, when the TV is off or when you're in the room alone and there's no sound? Do you have like several different thoughts racing at one time or even just throughout the day? Do you have several different thoughts? Well, let me ask you this. If you do, like most people do, are your thoughts positive or negative? And do you think that has an effect on you? Well, according to science, it does. Negative words have an effect on you. So do this. Try this out just so you know how negative words affect the way you feel and affect your body. Well, look, this is what it is really. We're all just energy. We're all energy. Um, and everything is affected by energy. So when you get a chance, go on YouTube, check this out. You can do it in person yourself. You could do it, or you can just see the experiment. There was a Japanese scientist that did a water experiment. And so what he did was, I may have it a little mixed up, but he said positive words to a petri dish of water and froze it. And then he said negative words to other petri dishes and froze it. And after it was frozen, the positive words had just beautiful, the water just crystallized to beautiful art. I mean, just beautiful. It looked like different types of shapes of snowflakes. But the negative words were just black, dark, gray, just ugly looking. It did not form any kind of snowflake or anything. So that was pretty cool. And so people started to take that experiment further. They had on YouTube, I saw a group of kids at a science museum or something like that. They had a plant that there was a recording of all positive words. The kids got to record positive words, and then they got to record negative words. And so they placed that recorder inside a plant that was inside a glass case. And so the plant that had all the positive words just flourished and grew and just was beautiful, a beautiful plant. Well, the plant that had the negative words repeated over and over again end up uh, shriveling up, and I think it just died after 6 days or something like that. And so the point of that exercise was for kids to understand what bullying does to using the words and negative words towards people and bullying people, how it has an effect. If it has an effect on a plant, then you know it's going to have an effect on us. The other experiment that I saw, if you want to take a look on YouTube, there's also an experiment with rice, cook rice. So people would cook some rice, put it in a small plastic container or glass container, and write I love you on top of it. And then on another one, write I hate you. And then had another one where they just ignored it, didn't say anything to that one. And so every day they would say loving words like I love you, you're beautiful, you're smart, all the positive words as you can think of. And then the jar of rice that had I hate you would say every day all negative words and all negative things, hurtful things to the one that said I hate. Well, after I think it was 30 days, 30 or 30 to 40 days, something like that, the glass of rice that with the positive word, you didn't see any mold. Well, the glass of rice that had the words I hate you on it, had I hate you on it, was like black and like so much mold in it. Like it was just like you would not eat it. Okay. It was just horrible looking. And so I say all that to say to you, be good to yourself. A part of self-care is doing your affirmations every day, having positive thoughts. And I'm just going to be honest with you. I know sometimes we say negative things, sometimes about other people or even about ourselves, but because you are my people pleasers, I know a lot of times we say more negative things about ourselves than we say about other people. So the next time you find yourself saying something negative, write it down and then turn it around. Hit the reset button. You ever seen that commercial where I forgot what store it was, but they had a reset button? That's all you need to do. When you have a negative thought, hit a reset button in your mind. Or just say reset and then change it around. you know Next time you say something negative about yourself, turn it around and say it several times in the positive way. Even if you want to start your day off by writing all the things that is on your mind that's negative, and then on the other side of the paper, like, put a line in the middle and then turn it around to positive and read that over and over again. And it takes work. It's something we have to do every day. We have to do our work every day. This is going to help you have more happiness in your life. Well, thank you so much for listening. And I would love to hear your thoughts. And what do you do to turn it around when you have those negative thoughts? And also let me know, have you heard of the water experiment or any of those experiments that I mentioned? And give me your opinion in the comment box. Head on over to JacquiWashington.com. And remember, Jacqui spelled Jacqui. All right. Thank you so much for listening to Personally Driven. And I until next time, much love, peace, and happiness.